Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Houston Cougars, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the UCF Knights. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there are ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, UCF.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Gets the ball on Hazy's head, but it's incomplete. The Knights will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped, but he gets a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Looking to throw yet again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. The Knights pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He'll hand it off. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Dump off caught by the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
First down here for this offense. Handing off on the draw play. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the single back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here's the handoff, one first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Second down after the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. The Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The Knights will have first and 10 here.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Back to throw again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. They make the tackle, but that scramble earns him enough yards for the first down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
The Knights are in the red zone. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he finds the end zone again, the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down play coming up. They'll test the right side here.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Ball handed off. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Can be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line. It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 1st and goal, handoff. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And they're running into the end zone until they go up by a touchdown here. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll call for the fair catch here. UCF offense back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Houston, 21. UCF, 8.
The Knights will kick this away to start the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And now the handoff. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down.
He's back at the 31. Brings up 4 men.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
On to punt it away.
See if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And your UCF Knights will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Finding space at the 20. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They're going to run it here. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance.
Touchdown, Houston. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense flexing real quick and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And he stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here.
That keeps the score. Houston 27, UCF 8.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. So the UCF offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Knights will crank up the tempo. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Touchdown, Houston. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments in half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. They'll run it here.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on. They're going to run it.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Good misdirection play right here. A lot of coordinators around the country like to throw that play in there just to kind of keep the defense guessing.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On the ground, it's Henderson. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Houston 34, UCF 15.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
3rd down and 3. Try to make it 3 consecutive third down conversions. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And here's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. First down here for this offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll be brought down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Knights come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to the left side. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And on the carry, he's heading left. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed.
Touchdown, Houston. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. It's an easy job.